Martial Arts by Sicily and Lilah.
Judo was founded by Jigoro Kano, a professor who left Japan with judo after he felt he had spread it as much as he could where he was. He originated it off of jiu-jitsu. He took what he considered jiu-jitsu's best assets and called it judo. Once he left Japan with judo, he eventually tried to teach judo to a group of women. This broke Japanese tradition and was highly frowned upon because the martial arts was said to have a negative effect on women. Seeing how people would view this, he set about a project that would prove that judo had no negative effect on women. Once it was proven false that judo was bad for women, he made a dojo for women generally but not limited to high schoolers. Kano eventually died in 1938, which was about 20 years before it became widely practiced and as well known as it is today.
Kenjutsu, like Jiu-Jitsu, had its name evolve over time as it undertook changes, and eventually became called Kendo, also called the Way of the Sword. It dates back over 2,000 years, and was developed from various sword techniques used on the ancient battlefields of Japan. Kendo is also oriented around Zen philosophy and empty mind that was used by samurai in ancient Japan. Originally, it was practiced almost exclusively to samurai, although it has become open to anyone. The ranking system of Kendo was created by Dai Nippon Butoku Kai and consists of 6 rankings for beginners, called the Q rankings, and 10 rankings for advanced players, called the Dan. This graceful art combines the art of fencing, philosophy, and numerous sporting elements. Ninjutsu. Ninjutsu is one of the less practiced martial art types. In feudal Japan, In no Gyoja, a warrior monk living in the mountains, was the founder of ninjutsu. It began when he started to train under a mysterious warrior he had met. He was taught fighting techniques along with philosophy. Originally, ninjutsu was used for assassination and spying, but now it is a martial arts practice. Teaching ninjutsu as a profession was frowned upon since ninjas were considered untrustworthy. Ninjutsu is not a popular form of martial arts, but is still practiced at many places around the world.
Strike called men. For men, the next strike is Kai Atari. Called Yoko Men, but it's backwards. You start off with forward, right, left. Now we will repeat the process, starting with men. Now Tai Atari. Now Yoko Men. Forward. Right? And left. Now, back Yoko Men backwards.
Move in the basic ninjutsu technique is Shizen, which Sicily is performing right now. Second is Ichimochi, which she will perform now.
Perform Hicho. And then perform Doko. And then she'll perform Hicho.
Now, Sicily will perform Kosai, which she is performing right now. Next, she will perform Jimonji Kihon, which she is performing now.
I will perform Sumonai Jihai. And then she will perform Hidan.
Sicily will perform Miji, which she is doing right now. Next, she will perform Hira.
She will perform Hira Ichimoji. And then she'll perform Hoko.
She will perform Kenjo Gasso, which she is doing now. Next, she will perform Sawari Gasso.
Perform Caesar. Then she'll perform Hidoza.
Now Sicily will perform Caesar, which she is doing now. Now, she will go back and perform Shizen. The first judo technique I will be teaching is the one-arm shoulder throw, or the Ippon Soi Naga. You start by grabbing the person by under their forearm and above their forearm. You start pulling their body weight over the back of your shoulder, soon ducking down so they're on your back, and then using the rest of your momentum to throw them down onto the ground. The next judo technique is the hari goshi, or the sweeping hip throw. Grab your opponent by the shoulders, taking them up over your leg. Sweep your leg under theirs so they lose balance. Then use the rest of your momentum to hit them down onto the floor.
For this judo flip, you're going to put one arm under the opponent's shoulder and one on their waist. You're then going to put your right leg around their left leg and pull the shoulder down while pulling their right leg towards you. For this judo move, you're going to put your right arm around the opponent's legs and put your left arm by their shoulder. You're then going to push the shoulder out and pull the legs in.
The reason martial arts is such an important topic is because not only does it teach self-defense to people who are defenseless, but it also has a great historical aspect, and some would even say a spiritual aspect. Martial arts is also a sport that people practice for fun in tournaments. We originally wanted to teach the class about some of the Japanese martial arts because of our lack for anything we especially wanted to learn more about. As we progressed through the project, we became glad that we chose martial arts. We wanted to teach the class about the history of Japanese martial arts and its importance in the modern world. We also wanted to teach some basic moves in the categories of judo, ninjutsu, and kendo. We hope you found it as interesting as we did.